Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my project 10 use / shop my stash. So the way that I do this is I do a general shop my stash, but every item that I pull for that month, I need to use 10 times. I have been known to roll out items after 8 uses, 9 uses, so 10 is my sort of official number. But if I'm struggling to use an item, then it's an indicator that I don't like that item, or it's the wrong season to use that item, and I realize that and I just roll it out. But yeah, this is my video, so I'm going to go through all of the products that I have been working on the last month, and then we will shop my stash, see what I pull. I have a lot of new stuff that I want to try out. So yeah, this should be an exciting one just for me, because obviously I am kind of sick of this makeup now. I do have my project pan stuff that I work on, but then, you know, my shop my stash is really like my everyday, day to day, what am I going to use? And I'm excited to roll a lot of these out, and there's a lot rolling out, which I am also excited about. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so I have these in no particular order, but I'm just doing it the way I've written them down. So I'm going to be rolling out my Belgian Muffin from BH Cosmetics. So this one I have used 13 times, and I have used all of the shades except for this one and this one. They're just too dark for me, and I just don't know how to use them on my skin tone, so I'm not even going to try. But yeah, I don't think there's really too much difference. These two probably look a little bit different because I've used them the most. I think I took a picture of what it looked like last time, so hopefully I can put a picture of what it looked like before and then what it looks like now, and then just how many times I used these. But I did use them a lot. I think this one I used like 10 times, and then this middle one I used a little bit more than that. These two highlighters I used the powdered sugar the most though, with 4 times, and then this one only twice. But yeah, really love this palette. I'm sad to be rolling it out, but I'm glad I got so much use out of it because it really is my favorite bronzer, especially this one, but I have been going into both of these. Okay, next up I've got the Phase Zero blush. I've had this in for 2 months. I am going to roll it out, even though I've only used it 6 times. I don't know, I think what the problem that I have with it is because I'm working on a cream blush. There's a very similar color in a project pan, and I have to pick and choose my battles. So this is a little bit more like an orangey brickish, and the other one's a little bit lighter. But you know, if I'm going to use an orange blush, I have to either pick this one or my project pan one, and that's why I'm struggling to use it, not because I don't like it. This is in the shade Arabian Nights, and I really love it, and I'm going to be keeping it. But yeah, I only used it 4 times this month. Last month I used it twice, so 6 times in total. But as I said, my goal is to hit 10 times. Most of the time I do, and then I roll it out. But if it's an item that I know I'm struggling with, but I just don't want to keep it in, especially for a 3rd month, I'm going to be rolling it out. It's my project after all, so I make up the rules as I go. Okay, here it is. The next one is from Odin's Eye. It is the Nars Mesmerized Veil of the Future highlighter. I got this in the mystery box. Fortunately, I have pretty bad hard pan. I spoke about this in my recent sort of collection / declutter video. I don't know if you'll see that before you see this. I do like this. I don't know, I struggle with it a little bit. I've used it 5 times this month, and I used it 4 times last month, so that's 9 times in total. I am going to be rolling it out. It's definitely not my favorite, and had it not been a brand new product for me, like in the last few months, it might have been one that I would declutter, but I just want to use it a little bit more and keep it in my collection since it is so new. Okay, next up I've got the Lottie London Golden Hour eyeshadow pigment. This is a loose eyeshadow pigment, so I need to be careful because every time I open this I lose some of it, but it's really beautiful. I've used this 5 times this month. It is so pigmented that I've actually been scraping it off the little stopper here and not so much taking it from the inside. You don't need a lot with this. It is really beautiful. Last month I only used it twice, so that is 7 times. I think I'm going to keep it in 1 more month. I know I just said I'm not going to do 3 months, but it will be the 3rd month. But it's a really nice shade, and I think it's a perfect summer shade because I don't think I'm going to get much use of this in the winter time. So I think it'd be nice just to use it a little bit more the few times that I need to use it. Anyway, I'm enjoying it when I, you know, do some bronzy looks. I just do a little pop pop and I'm done. Okay, next up I've got the NYX Duochromatic illuminating powder. I'm going to be rolling this one out. I have used this 5 times this month, and then last month, sorry, I'm looking down so much, I have my notes. Last month I used it 6 times. So I've used this a total of 11 times. There was a tiny incy bit of a dip, but otherwise it looks pretty much the same. I like this powder, so that's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna be rolling it out. Next up, I have another NYX powder. This is the HD Finishing Powder. Can't speak today. And I rolled this in last month. This is the first month I've been working on it. It was a brand new product for me to work on. I've used it 7 times, including today. I don't know if I like this. I will keep it in. I only need 3 more uses, but I'll just see how I feel about it the next month because it's such a new item for me. I don't know if I like it or not, so I will keep it in, see if I like it, and we'll just go from there. Okay, I've got another one. So this is the ABH cream bronzer in the shade Amber. I really like this. This one I'm rolling out. I've used this 5 times this month, and I used it 5 times last month, and it has a nice little dip going in there. This is my favorite cream bronzer that I own and have tried, so that is good. There is a lot of product in here, so I'm very, very happy that I like it, because if I didn't like it, it would be a little bit disappointing. Next up, we've got a lip gloss, which I'm not able to see. Where is that lip gloss? All right, I found it. I put it back in my collection because I did a recent lip declutter and I just forgot that it was in a project. So it is the Luxe lip oil from Colourpop, and this is the Dewdrop. This is just the clear one. This one I have used 6 times this month. Last month I had it in and I used it 3 times, so that is a total of 9 times. Oh no, I thought I hit 10 times. I'm still gonna roll it out there, but I thought that I hit it 10 times. Do you see that? My eye is twitching like crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, Odin's Eye liquid lipstick. I had this in last month. This is the Ripe Papaya. I really, really enjoy this, and I found a way that I like it even more. But this one I have only used twice this month, which is a shame. Last month I used it 5 times, so I've only used it half the amount. I think I'm going to keep it in because I think I need to use it a little bit more. I don't think that's enough, and I'm just not going to be rolling something out after 5 uses. I don't think that's fair. Next up though, I've got the Beauty Bay lipstick in the shade Tea. I have this on today. And this one I am going to be rolling out. So this one I have used 6 times. It looks an awful mess, but yeah, still have plenty of product left. Last month I used it 7 times, so that is plenty. So that's going to be rolling out. And then I've got a Colourpop eyeliner here. This is their gel eyeliners, and this is Bay Breeze. I have this in my waterline today. My eye will not stop twitching. I'm so thrown off by my eye. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, this one I've used 4 times this month, and last month I used it 5 times, so that's 9 times. In my rules, I'm going to allow it, and I will roll that one out. Okay, another lip product. I don't know why I roll in so many lip products. I really struggle to do these. This is the Estee Lauder Pure Ennui. I really like this lipstick, but I haven't used it enough. It's a little bit of a darker shade, but I feel like in the summer it still looks pretty nice. So this one I've only used twice this month, and then last month, where did I use it? I used it 3 times, so that's 5 times in total. This one and the liquid lipstick, I'm gonna keep these 2 in. Okay, next up we've got another lip item. This is the Essence Juicy Balm. So if you've seen my lip declutter, I've actually gone ahead and decluttered this. So I'm no longer going to keep this. I'm just going to put this in a declutter. This one I did use 5 times, but I just don't see myself ever finishing it, and it is going off. The smell just doesn't smell very good anymore. I also don't really like the formula. I find it far, far too goopy and sticky, and yeah, it just reminds me of something like, I don't know, my teenage self would wear, but not something that I want to wear right now. Next up, I've got this e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip gloss that I've been using. This is in the shade Tropical Fruit Punch. This one I have used 11 times. I'm going to be rolling it out, but I also have it in a project pan. So I am trying to pan it because similar to the Juicy Balm from Essence, it is starting to smell a little bit off. I mean, this one doesn't smell as bad, but it doesn't smell the greatest. And I feel like, unlike the Juicy Balm, I want to use this, so I'm going to try and pan this. But in this project, I'm rolling it out. And then I also, the last lip product that I have is the Physicians Formula Murray Butter. I always say that wrong. This is in the shade Samba Red. And if you watched my lip declutter, I actually did end up decluttering this, but I have since decided I'm going to keep it because it pairs really nicely with this Own's Eye, because this is somewhat drying, this liquid lipstick. So when I pair the two together, this is very, very creamy, but a little bit sheer. It turns into this delicious burgundy red color that looked absolutely stunning last week when I did it. And I decided, okay, well, that's it. I'm not going to declutter it. I'm going to keep it. So yeah, that one is staying. But I have used it 4 times this month, and I used it, how many times did I use it last month? Or did I roll it in last month? Okay, I rolled it in last month. So actually, I'm going to keep that one in, and I'll just keep these 3 lip products in. I should probably pull this one out, but I'm not going to. So I'll keep the 3 of them in, and I can wear them together. Okay, then I have the Prime and Infuse from Primark, and this is an instant hydrating priming spray. I don't think this does anything other than refresh my face when I'm absolutely like boiling after doing my makeup and sweating through this heat wave. This just refreshes my makeup and refreshes my face, and that's pretty much all it does. I don't think it does anything with setting the makeup. My makeup has been melting, and that might not be the primer's fault because it has been very, very hot and muggy literally across Europe, but yeah, I don't think it does anything. So, but anyway, I have used this 20 times. So pretty much almost every time I've done my makeup, I've used that. But yeah, I don't really care for it. Then I've got a Kiko Milano blush. I really love this blush. I have it on today. And this is the, which one is this? This is the Shadow of the Earth. It is absolutely stunning. It is just a beautiful, peachy, neutral color, and I love it. This one I've used 10 times exactly, so I'm going to be rolling that one out. I've got the blush lighter from Essence that I was working on. This one I've used 7 times. I'm going to be keeping it in. I've enjoyed this, so I'm going to keep this in. I don't think it has a color. Yeah, actually it does. Cassis Sunburst. I don't know if these are still available, but I'm going to keep this one in. I do enjoy it. And then I've got the BH Cosmetics Paradise Prime Illuminating Face Powder Primer. What is wrong with me? This one I've only used 6 times, so I'm going to be keeping it in. But I am going to be rolling out these 2. So I have the Bear With Me NYX Tinted Skin Veil and the Bear With Me Concealer Serum. The foundation I've used 10 times, the serum I've used 12 times, so I'm going to be rolling both of these out. I really love the foundation, don't care for the concealer, unfortunately. And then onto my eyeshadow palettes. I've been working on the Canyon. So I had this in last month. I used it 6 times last month. This month I've used it 3 times. That's 9 times, but I am going to be rolling it out. I just don't want to keep it in. This is my absolute favorite shade. I don't think it's going to look too different from last month, other than maybe more disturbance in this shade because I keep swatching it. And I also used it 2 more times this month. But yeah, I think I only dipped into this, 3 times, which is not very good. And 2 of the times that I dipped into it, I used this shade and also this shade, Rattlesnake. Yeah, Rattlesnake. But I still love this palette. I just want to start using some other palettes that I have. I'm just getting a little bit of palette fatigue. I think that's just what happens with me. Next up, I've got the Avocado Toast from BH Cosmetics. So this one, this Canyon was from Alter Ego. I don't know if I said that, but love it. Okay, so back to this one. This one I have used 11 times. So this one I've hit the goal, so that's good. I used it 6 times last month and 5 times this month. It does look a little bit beat up because my son grabbed it and he stuck his little fingers in there and his nails and he scratched it up a little bit, but it's absolutely fine, I don't mind. So yeah, last month I didn't use every single shade, but this month I did use the shades that I hadn't used last time. So in total, the last couple months that I have had this in the project, I've used every single shade at least once. Cannot talk today, what is wrong with me? And yeah, I'm going to be rolling it out. I'll put up on the screen all my uses and stuff as always. But yeah, I do like this palette. Okay, and then the last palette I've been working on is the Blueberry Muffin from BH Cosmetics. And this one I've only used 6 times, so I'm going to be keeping it in for 1 more month just to use it those 4 more times. I've also not used every single shade, so I want to use every single shade because I feel like that really gives you a good idea of the palette. I don't like dipping into just one shade, you know, when you do the pan nose eyeshadows and you have a brand new palette but you just use the one shade. I want to get to know my palette, so that's why I do every single shade. It's basically the no pan left behind, which I know a lot of people are doing as well, but I've been doing that for a while and it really works for me. So yeah, I'll put up on the screen what it looked like, how many times I've used it. It was brand new when I rolled it in, but you can tell I've used some of the shimmers. It's very beautiful, really is really beautiful and cool tone, which I like. Alright, so that is a lot of makeup I'm going to be rolling in today, which I'm super excited. So let's go shop my stash. Okay, so we'll start with lip products. I do have the 3 that I'm keeping in from this last month, but let me think about... So actually, yeah, when I was doing my lip declutter, this looked really interesting. So I'm going to pull this out. This is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics lip gloss, and I think it scratched off the shade. I'm not sure what the shade is, but it's like an icy yellow, really beautiful. So I'm going to take that. I also have 2 Nabla lipsticks here. I did do a Nabla haul. Actually, I don't know if I posted it, but I have ordered some stuff from Nabla. So I've got Fool Me, which is a red. It's beautiful. And then I've also got this one, which I've tried, which is Time Flies. Very interesting color. I actually really enjoyed this, but this I think is a little bit too wintry. I think I'm going to pull the red. Should I? Do I dare? But then I have to use it 10 times. That might be a bit interesting, right? You know what? I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Okay, I'm also going to pull this. I did pull this naturally this month anyway. It's not even in a project. This is the Maybelline Peach Poppy. It's just a beautiful, very light, vibrant coral, and I just want to take that one out. I think I also want to take this Model Co out because I don't know if I'm going to like it. I did declutter it one time and then I thought, okay, let me keep it in and see if I like it. This is in the shade Kitty. And I just want to see if I still like it. So I'm going to keep that one in. And I don't want to overwhelm myself too much. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, so these are all my face products. Let me think. I think I'm going to try this because I don't know if I like the new formula. This is just a BB cream from Garnier. It's in the shade medium. I've tried a bunch of their old formulas, but I've not tried this one. So maybe it's better than the rest. I also want to pull my NYX Glow. Born to Glow because I haven't tried this yet and I want to, so I'm going to take this one out too. So I am keeping the BH Cosmetics Illuminating Primer, and normally I would want to pull this, which is from Nabla, but this is a illuminating primer as well. It's a radiant plumping serum primer, and I have tried it once and it kind of gives a similar effect to the BH Cosmetics, so there's no point me having 2 that are very similar to each other. But I think I'm going to take this one out because I do like it. It is my Primark Cbd Primer, and yeah, I kind of feel like I want to use this. Something new that I got is also this Nabla press powder in the shade Close Up. This is, oh wait, no, the shade is light, but it's the Close Up Smoothing Press Powder. It's a beautiful compact and I've only used it once and I kind of want to play around with it. So yeah. Ooh, there I am. Hello. I think I also want to try my ABH concealer because I haven't tried this yet. This is in the shade 4 and it's just a magic touch. I haven't done anything with this, but it looks like a concealer that I might like. So hopefully it'll be the right shade. All right, moving on to cheek products. I haven't actually thought about this, I don't know. But I did get 2 of the Nablas. I got the, what is this? Truth. This is the blush. This is really beautiful and I want to play around with this. I also got Ozone, which I tried as well, and it's really beautiful, so I'm going to pull this. And then I guess I'll take the bronzer too. I got the shade Dune, and it is a really good shade. I got this one because it's a little bit more neutral than the shade underneath it. I think I also want to try this. This is the Lord & Berry Blush Crayon, and you know, I don't know if it's something that I'm going to enjoy, but I haven't tried it. So I want to see what it's like. And then I also picked up a Catrice highlighter. This is the, I think this is the lighter shade, right? Glow 10. I don't know, they've got a sticker on there. Yeah, I can't get it off. But yeah, this looks like, I think this is the lighter one. The other one is more golden. The other one's more golden. So I'm going to take this one out and play around with it. And I think I also want to take this out because I've never tried it on my face. I almost decluttered this and I thought, hang on a minute, I've never tried it. Let's try it. I don't really like liquid highlighters and it's very dark, but if I'm going to ever like it, now's the time to test it out. So I'm going to pull this one as well. This is from Elika Beauty. And I think that's a lot. So let me move on. Okay, so these are my mascaras. I never pull out mascara. I do have a new mascara though. This is from Catrice. It's the Max It. Don't know if it's any good, but none of these are open yet. I do have 2 mascaras on my desk that I'm working on, so I'm not going to pull mascara. I do want to pull an eyeliner though. I got a new NYX White Eyeliner and then I never pulled it out to use it last time, and then I've been just kicking myself because I really want to use it. Alright, here it is. It's one of these thin ones. I really wanted the big fat one that they've got, but I can't find that in store. So this is pure white, and I want to put this mostly in my waterline. So I'm going to take this one out. I don't know if I should take anything else out. I could take this one out. I have used this before though. This is the Ciate London. This is quite nice. I do have a Nars one here. Is this the one that I've used? Maybe yeah, it looks like I've used these, but I also have another one, this ColourPop one, in the shade Get Paid, which I've also used. Okay, I've used all of those, so that's fine. Let me think. I don't think I want to pull anything else out from here, but I do want to pull another spray. I think, so I got these 2. This is the Essence Fix and Last 18 Hour, and then this is also an Essence Hello Good Stuff, which I don't even think it's not like a fixing spray, it's like a refresher, like facial spray, so I don't know. I think though, yeah, maybe I'll take this one out just simply because it's so hot. It's got an instant matte effect and it's waterproof, and I feel like, you know, now if any of the time that I need this, now's the time, because I'm still trying to wear makeup during this heat wave. So I'm going to pull this. I'm not going to take a face palette out, I don't think. The only one that I would, I guess, would have to be this one, but I don't really want to because it's full on, it's all highlighters and I don't really want to take more highlighter out. Okay, so my eyeshadow drawers keep changing, just simply because I don't know how to store anything anymore, and I recently did an eyeshadow video, so I haven't organized them that much. I think the only new thing in here that you might not have seen is this dreamy one from Nabla, because obviously, as I said, I did a haul and I'm picking all Nabla stuff, but I don't want to pick this. I just used this and I don't feel like I want to use it 10 times at the moment. It is quite a neutral autumny vibe for me and not something I want to use a lot. There might not be anything in this drawer actually. It might be the second drawer that I want to. Actually, what is this doing in here? This one should be out. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything. Oh, actually, I think I want to try to use the Naughty Nude because I haven't used every single shade, and I feel like this project is really a great project for me to force myself to do that. I don't have a great opinion about this palette, but it is pretty pricey, and so I'm keeping it, and I would love to fall in love with it. So actually I'm going to pull this one out. But yeah, let me go to the next. I don't think there's anything in here I want to pull out. I did try my Sample Beauty, and it was beautiful, but I still don't think it is a summer palette for me at the moment. So this is what it's looking like, and I did use a few of these shades over here, but it's just too wintry, so I'm going to save this for another time. Also bear in mind, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that are already on my desk for my Pandas eyeshadows, my Zodiac Panna, and also some other project pans. So they're not all in here, but I think I want to pull this one. This is the new ABH. This is the Nouveau. I've only tried it the once, and I kind of want to play around with it a little bit more. I think it is quite summery, but also can lean into autumn. So I want to pull it now and kind of, yeah, have some fun with it. And then let me think, what else do I want to pull? I think I kind of need to use one of these soon. So this Nars Afterglow I've had for a couple of years now, and I haven't used it at all in about a year. So I feel like I need to use that. However, I do have the Sweet Talk, and I've only used this once. So do I go for like peachy, or do I go for more neutral with some peach and pink? Kind of want to pull the Nars one actually, because I really do love this, or I remember loving it. Don't know if I still love it, so I kind of think I need to figure out if I still love this. I think that's it. I did want to pull one of these Odin's Eye, just simply because I only use them together. Maybe this one, because I never even tried these middle shades. So I'm going to pull this one as well. This is the Alva 2 Mini Odin's Eye palette. Yeah, I'm going to pull this one as well. Alright, so I'm a little bit concerned that I have so many eyeshadow palettes here, but the Blueberry Muffin I only need to use, I think, 4 more times. And then I have 4 eyeshadow palettes I need to use 10 times. Which, yeah, some of these are going to be in for a couple months, but that's fine. But I'm really excited about my Nablas. I have tried them, but I just want to play around with them a little bit more. And yeah, there's some stuff here I don't know. I don't know the Born to Glow. I don't know this. I don't know the concealer. This Bella Pierre. This Catrice. This BB cream. Yeah, there's a whole lot of unknowns in here, and some fun stuff and some old stuff too, like the Nars Afterglow. I don't really know if I still like it. But anyway, that is my Shop My Stash for this month. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like and subscribe if you would like to and haven't already. And I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.